imagine standing in a quiet room. You place one hand on your chest and one on your head. And and suddenly a question rises like a spark. Why do my thoughts come from? Do they come from my brain or they come from my heart? So science smiles gently and says, let me show you a truth. Let me show you a truth deeper than both the organs that we have. The brain, city of light. So let us assume that we enter the brain. It's a galaxy of 86 billion neurons, each glowing like a star. Signals rush through them at almost 400 kilometers per hour. This is your thinking engine, your logic, your logical machine, your mathematical fire. Now, every idea, every memory, every equation, every moment you solve a problem or imagine the future, the activity begins here. The brain. The brain is basically the architect of all those frameworks. Now, let's imagine that now we whisper into the heart. So let's imagine you step closer to the chest now. There beats a first-sized cosmic document. It's a drummer, not just pumping blood, but sending maybe 40,000 independent neural cells back to the brain. Yes, the heart speaks. It sends its own emotional, maybe a weather report to the brain. So when you feel fear, your heart tightens. When you feel love, your heartbeat becomes, maybe it becomes musical. When you feel anger, your rhythms become storms. So the brain listens, and what the heart does, the heart influences how you judge, how you decide, and how you react to any kind of situation that's arising around us. So what can I say? The heart is the emotional tuner. It tunes with the brain. It tunes whatever is going on in the brain. So what we have the conversation. Now imagine you shrink down to a microscopic size and witness the conversation inside your chest and the skull and your brain. The heart sends waves, it sends rhythms like a drummer. The brain replies, it replies with electricity, with signals, like a city responding to the storm. So thought is not born in one place. It is co-authored. It's the superposition. So when you are calm, the heart rhythms become smooth, like gentle ocean. The brain becomes sharper, more creativity, and more intelligent ideas. Your decision maybe becomes wiser. But at the same time, when you are stressed, the heart beats chaotically. There's chaos. The brain becomes foggy. Something fuzzy happens in the brain and impulsive, confused. That's why we say, my heart wasn't in it. I felt it from heart. My heart says no. my brain says yes. So there is some mathematical conjecture going on between the two. So do we think by brain or heart? Now here I would like to talk about the scientific truth that's warped in some kind of poetry. I would like to describe it. The brain decides what you think. The heart decides how you think. So what brain does? The brain builds the logic, and the heart shapes the meaning. Together, they write your life, they write our life. You're not a mind, you're not a heart. You are basically the conversation between the two, the conversation between the heart uh, and brain. So imagine next time you face a choice, place one hand on your head and another hand on your heart. And what it feels like, and you will be feeling the architect. You will hear the drummer and listen to the place where thought becomes emotion, and emotion, maybe emotion becomes the reason. So that place